How's it going, everyone? It's Vivi and welcome back to some Kingdom Hearts. So, Kingdom Hearts 3 had playable demos at 3 events. The KH3 Premiere, E3, and Comic-Con, and Nomura did confirm that the demos of Toy Story and Olympus will be playable again at the next TGS, which will happen in September. Now, Geek.com posted a hands-on review of playing Kingdom Hearts 3, the two demos I just mentioned. Tony Polanco, from a newcomer's perspective, shared his experience and stuff like that. Now, during his interview, he brings up what a Square Enix PR representative shared, like what to expect in the final product. Two major things: upgradeable Keyblades and up to 80 hours of total gameplay. Here's what they had to share. Players can now equip up to 3 different Keyblades at once. They can also level up each Keyblade to make them stronger. Before, there was no incentive to continue using Keyblades obtained from previous worlds, since the newer Keyblades were more powerful. Now, Keyblades you have a fondness for are viable even later in the game since you can level them up. Okay, this is coming from a guy who's played all the games, alright? Here's what I have to say about that. Keyblades in the past numbered titles. Sure, the stats in strength, let's say, differed from one another, but each Keyblade was assigned to a specific ability, having its own advantage in certain types of situations. The way I see it is this: sure, you upgrade Keyblades in KH3, but the stats in the end, the total stats, will differentiate for sure. I mean, if they all end up having the same stats, you're just looking at different skinned Keyblades, right? Now, is this what Nomura meant with Kingdom Hearts Union cross-linking with KH3? Keyblade upgrades could be it. He did mention also in the past Project Keytrace, which has to do with this whole linking with Kingdom Hearts 3. We still aren't too sure what it could mean, but the Keyblade upgrades could be part of it. Now the question is, how will we be able to upgrade these Keyblades? I'm guessing it's going to be very similar to KH Union Cross, you know, synth materials. Here's the next interesting part of what got shared. Kingdom Hearts 3 is around 40 to 50 hours if you stay on the critical path. Including the minigames, players can expect 80 plus hours of content. Okay, on average, KH1 and KH2, okay, let's go with Final Mix since they have extra content. If you just went for the story, you know, it doesn't matter with Final Mix, you know, that much, right? If you're talking about the story itself, like rushing through the game, well, not rush, but, you know, be quick, I'd say it's like 25-ish hours for a newcomer, alright? Newcomer. And obviously a lot more than 25 hours if you want to get 100%. 40 hours or even 50 hours is a pretty big leap in gameplay time. Sure, this is the press we're talking about. They might exaggerate a few things, but seeing that this is 1, a JRPG, and that 2, Square Enix being worried of running out of space due to the CG scenes, and why is that happening? Well, they want to reduce load times. To do that, they made like movie scenes, and that's taking a lot of space. So, looking at these hours, yes, it's pretty big. I saw on Twitter some people being like, oh, it's pretty big. Am I gonna really go through this whole game? Am I gonna get tired of it? Well, it's a JRPG, right? And it's KH3. I was expecting the game to be this big. We can all at least agree that it's gonna be a much bigger title than the previous numbered installments. They're putting focus on minigames as the extra 30 hours, okay. But really, it could take lesser time or even more depending of your playstyle. Next point I want to mention. It's pretty quick. Tetsuya brought up Mary Poppins, saying they've always been curious about that one. He said it could be a possibility, seeing as how Nomura mentioned the possibility of future DLC happening for the franchise. It's possible, but how will Mary Poppins world fit? Is it going to be like part of a minigame or of some sort or something? And about these DLCs, Square Enix wants to focus on the gameplay part, not items necessarily. So a new world as a DLC in the future, it's not very far-fetched, but it's going to be for post-launch. There's not going to be any sort of season pass or anything like that. Nomura wants KH3 to get released as it is without DLC at first. He wants people to enjoy the game with the content that's already present within game. No more final mixes. There's DLC for that, and this is pretty much new to KH. I'm not saying DLC has been confirmed, but this has been discussed at Square Enix. Last thing, Nomura's favorite world has not been revealed yet. Nomura said we're getting close to the total number of Disney worlds, right? So what could it be? With the hint of the 7 new lights being princesses confirmed, I guess you could theorize, go with like possibilities of which princess could be next, and in which world that princess falls in. So what is it? What is his favorite world? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. And as always, I've been Vivi, and thank you so much for watching.